And yeah, it's magical, all right. In fact, I think everything about the movies is kind of magical. There's a magical way that stories can be brought to life on screen. And of course, there's the special effects. But for me, one of the most magical things about the movies is the way that film legends can be created and live on for generation after generation to enjoy. Well, our first guest is one of my favorites. A true Hollywood star from way back in the 1940s. He had a string of hit movies like Key Largo, The Maltese Falcon, The African Queen, and of course, Casablanca. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome our first guest, the one and only Humphrey Bogart.
So you think there's magic in the movies, huh, kid? Well, listen to me. There's more than magic, sweetheart. Don't take my word for it. It's all right here in the newspaper. Oh, it started out innocent enough, but before it was over, I'd spent more than my share of sleepless nights. It all began when this dame showed up at my office with some story about her boyfriend. She said nothing would ever pull them apart. She hadn't counted on me. One look at this broad told me she was in trouble, and I like trouble. She was the kind of gal that could speed up your heart, make it do somersaults, send it up into your throat, and then before you knew it, she'd have ripped it out. But I didn't care about any of that then. She had a case and I was interested. It seems her boyfriend tried to do one deal too many, then somebody did him. That's why she came to me. I was supposed to find out who, and she would take care of the rest. I got her talking and found out all I could about the racket her boyfriend was in and a few of the key players. Apparently they knew how to play rough. When they found his body, it was just the way I liked my wheat. Shredded. The only clue this dame could give me was that one of the guys I was looking for had a 4-inch scar on his left cheek. She said he got it by saying too much of the wrong thing. She was the one that gave it to him. Then she split, leaving me with the pieces of a very peculiar puzzle, and I was the guy that had to put it together. I checked the usual places, got a lead from a nickel bookie that I decided to follow up. The guys I was looking for were planning a shot at Rosie's over in Queens. It wasn't time to pull in the blues, so I figured I'd go it alone. The boys showed up right on time, and after a lot of fast talking, things started getting hot. By the time I had the pieces put together, I realized it all added up. I got the drop on the gang, and as they say, the rest is history. What became of the dame? Read it for yourself. It's all right here in the news.